Look how fast this response time is. There's literally no delay in any of this. And it's based off Wi-Fi. This is incredible. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have not been doing stream reviews anymore because people have not been requesting them. So instead, I'm going to help you guys out by doing some how-to videos. So my first episode of this installment is going to be making a stream deck for way less than what they originally cost. So before I do, I'm going to do my little plugin and make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all those little buttons, and then you can also go ahead and even follow me on Twitch. Alright, come down, say hi, you can ask me, tech questions there, whatever. Watch me play some video games using this really great stream deck that cost me only like $60. But let's get into this video for real. So if you click this video, you probably know what a stream deck is. And if you don't, that's okay. I'm still going to explain one to you. So the first thing I'm going to explain is the Elgato stream deck. The original stream deck, everyone knows about this one. You plug it in through a USB. You say, hello, I'd like you to do these things, and it says, okay, use this application on your desktop, and then it does, and then it works. It's very simple, very easy. Massive downside to this one is it is $150. The Stream Deck XL is $250. I love Elgato, I love their products, but we all know, let's be honest guys, that's extremely overpriced. So I'm going to show you guys a cheap alternative. And there's two alternatives and then two applications you can use on whichever alternative you pick. All right, so let's jump into that's not a word. Let's jump into the very, very first one. So here is option number one. This is the Amazon Fire 7 and it is $50 at Best Buy. And then you can get yourself a little stand like this one. This little Mamba Jamba right here, I now use it for my Xbox controller, which I'll explain later. This is $3 on Amazon. So it's a very, very cheap option, very, very easy, or you can just, just lay it against something. I don't really care, do whatever you want to do. 50 bucks. Now, before we dive any deeper into this, someone's immediately like, wait a second, before they even finish watching this video, they're gonna say, you can't use this one because you cannot use the Google Store on an Amazon Fire tablet. And they are completely correct. But there is an extremely easy way to get around that. So there's a website called howtogeek.com. I'm going to put their website down below in the little description. Here, it is going to give you all the APKs to download on your tablet. Makes it extremely easy. So you go to this website on the Fire tablet, and you're going to download these in order for what they do. Very, very easy to download. Click it, say download APK, watch for any type of ads or anything. Make sure you don't click those ones. You know how people do that. Click OK on this, accepting it. Then after they're all installed, you're going to go to your docs. You're going to click that, go to local storage, click the download because you just downloaded 4 different things, and then you're going to install them in order of the way you downloaded them. It is very, very important that you do them in order. Have to do it in order. If you don't, it will not work because what it's downloading is your approval and your certificates and all that other garbage that you need. So make sure you download them off of it in order from what you downloaded off this website. But that's it. And then all of a sudden you'll have the Google Play Store, and then you can go ahead and download whatever you need as long as you have your account, which you'll just sign in right there on the Amazon Fire 7. So boom, simple, done. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I got the Amazon Fire 7. I got it when it was on Amazon Prime Day for like 30 bucks actually. And I used it for like a week, but I will say that it is $30 or $50 now for a very specific reason. It's a little slow, a little laggy. There might be some delay from the system, not from how it works onto your computer, because it's just slow. It's cheap. It has like no RAM. It's terrible. So, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not the strongest device. Is it a cheap alternative? Absolutely. But there's one that's a little bit more expensive that I ended up picking up instead, and I'm going to show that one to you right here. So, this one is the Lenovo M8, and as you can see at Walmart right now, it's $69.
Stupid, I'm not going to let you get the chance.
So it even comes with this nice little charging stand, which I have it sitting on right now. That's completely free, comes with. It's really, really nice. It's got a decent amount of RAM. It's 2 gigabytes. You can upgrade to the 3 gigabytes if you want. Crystal clear screen. you know, it's a great option. I like this one more, but I gave you guys the Amazon Fire tablet to show that the initial title is not clickbait, because that one is technically under $50. So choice is yours. I would recommend spending the extra 20 bucks and getting the M8, still saving a butt ton of money, and it's just a much better option. So if you're still not convinced on which one is better, the Elgato Stream Deck or using a tablet, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the pros and cons of first. Elgato Stream Deck, like I said, great device, easily customizable with the application. It has physical buttons, which a lot of people like a lot more because you can't really fat finger it as much. Each button has its own LED screen behind it, so it's nice. It's clean, it's cut, it has its purpose, it has one person's purpose, so the chances of failure is slim to none. Downside, extremely overpriced. The regular one is $150, the bigger one, XL, is $250. It takes up a USB slot, and if you're anything like me, using heavier equipment, better equipment, you use up a lot of USB spots. So you can save one by getting a tablet. Another downside of it is the plastic on it, because I used to have one of these. It's not very strong, it's kind of cheap, you'd be surprised. And then the pixels inside the little screens are known to die out pretty quickly. So there's some decent cons of this one. So the tablet side, let's talk about that one. Positives, there's a lot of positives. It's ridiculously cheaper. You can customize them a lot more and get as many apps as you could on an XL, and it's about the same size. And the biggest positive that not a lot of people really realize and think about, guess what, guys? It's an actual tablet. Like, I bring this to work and I edit videos on this. It's legit a tablet. Like, hello, it's just a tablet. That's all it is. So with that being said, it has more beneficiary effects than just a normal Stream Deck. Stream Deck has one purpose and one person only. So another thing that I like about it is it does not take up a USB slot if you do not want it to, and there is no delay. If anyone says that, oh, well, there's a massive delay between and there's a big difference, they're wrong and they're lying. And they're just upset that they spent $150 when they shouldn't have. So a lot more positives. There is negatives, though. It is one single screen. You can accidentally fat finger it. The quality of the little logos aren't as good. I can't think of any more negatives. I mean, personally, I just think this is a much better option in every way, shape, or form. So if you finally come to your senses and you realize, you know what, maybe that is a good option, maybe I should buy one of these, then congratulations and welcome to now setting up your tablet. You bought it, you picked whichever one of the two, both of these will work the same than what I'm about to recommend. You now need to download an application to run this. Both of these are free, but in order to fully unlock them, they cost money. So one of them is the Stream Deck app, made by Elgato, and the other one is something called Touch Portal. So the first one I'm going to go into is the one that I use for now, which is Stream Deck, and then I'm going to go into Touch Portal for the second piece. So let's go ahead and hop into Stream Deck. So here's your application. This is it. It's very, very simple. So all you'll do is you'll go ahead, you'll click Settings. Then you're going to go ahead and go to your accounts, go to your profile, pick a new profile. You're going to set them up. You need to make sure they're both on the same Wi-Fi, or you can set it up through a port if you want. If you have any questions on how to do that, just comment below, let me know. I also have a Discord. You can also let me know on Twitch. So I'm going to shamelessly plug in my Twitch again because, you know, that's what I'm here for, guys. You know? Anyways, this is the applications right here. So very, very simple. I have all of my profiles right here for Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs OBS. You can use OBS. You can use a soundboard application, which I use. You can download more. There's plenty more that you can download with more different actions. The opportunities are endless. And then from there, you can actually customize what they look like. So for example, let's pick voice. You'll click this right here. And then you can say create new icon. It's going to open up Google or whatever your default internet browser is. If it's Microsoft Edge, you're a silly banana. But then you can create your own. You can pick this. You can download a file that you've had before. People make presets on Fiverr and even for free. You can just Google it, download them and put them in there and customize them, make your own. Click this. I want to make it look like that, look like this. Then you'll just say save the key. And then so I'll save this one, and then you'll literally just grab it and then throw it right in there, and then it'll change it. I'm not going to actually do that because I don't want to change it, but that's how you do it. And then you can change for what it looks like when it's on, and you can change for what it looks like when it's off. Very, very simple, very easy to do. You can change the title of it. You can pretty much change everything. Delete it, you know, all that stuff. So here's what it looks like when it's on. Some of them do it, some of them don't. Depends on the app. On, off, on, off. So I have some of mine are the same. So for example, in-game when it's on is normal, and then when it's off, it's silhouetted or darker, showing that it's off. And you can change that however you want. Like the customization options are literally endless. It's completely up to you and how you want to do that. So very simple, super straightforward, very easy to use. I enjoy Stream Deck a lot until I found another application that I'm about to go into. So here is option number 2. This one is called Touch Portal, also available on the Google Play Store. What you can do is you can go ahead and set this one up pretty much the exact same way, but I will admit it's a little bit more complicated. But there is 2 major advantages of this one. Number 1, the grid settings, you can make as many buttons, you can go up to 110. Legitimately 110. So you can go way more buttons than a Stream Deck XL if that's what you need. If you don't, the Stream Deck app, you cannot add more buttons. This one you can make tons, but you will have to pay money. It's $13, which, I mean, that's a hell of a deal if that's what you're trying to do. The Stream Deck app, if you're trying to fully unlock all of that too, using plugins, using more availabilities, I think it's $2 a month. So it's about the same price if you go into a yearly aspect. I will say this one was a little bit harder for me to connect to. I'm not sure why, it was just more difficult for me to connect to. Customization is easy. You can change your grid settings right here, make more, make less, whatever you want to do. I mean, you can have a million different options, but how you set them up, as you can see, it's a little bit more complicated, but that's because you can have more options. You can run plugins better. There's more utilities. Streamlabs OBS is on here. Twitch is on here. Twitter's on here. I mean, you can do anything. You can start a giveaway. You can start running an application. You can automatically clip. You can automatically record, go live, stop going live, mess with your audio. So it's like a Go XLR too at the same time. And one thing I don't like about this one is the buttons aren't separated. So if you notice on this application, they're kind of separated through each other. On the other one, this one right here, they're not. They'll just be like on each other, right next to each other. And some people will be like, well, you can fat finger that way. And you're right, you can. So it's kind of up to you of how you want to play that game, but they're fully customizable too. I didn't buy this one yet because I just haven't. I downloaded this today just to show you guys, and then when I was actually playing with it, I was like, wow, this one's actually way better than the Stream Deck one, and it's only $13. So if you know what you're doing, or if you want to learn how you're doing it by sending me a message on Discord or here or whatever, you can, and I can walk you through, because this one definitely is a little bit more complicated, but the results will be much better. So another thing too is you can have multiple scenes. So let's say another good thing about Touch Portal is, let's say you're deep into Adobe After Effects or you use Photoshop a lot. You can actually create different profiles for different things. Stream Deck one, you can do that too, but you have to download the plugins and it's a little bit more of a process. This one has already presets of what most common people do, and you can download it straight from the website for free and then plug them in right here. So it has Photoshop, After Effects, Twitch, Streamlabs. It even has certain games. I think I saw GTA 5 in there. I mean, it's crazy what some of these things have. So you can get really creative with Touch Portal. A little bit better than Stream Deck in my opinion. Choice is yours. Whatever you want to do. I gave you the options for both. They both have free options, but if you want to unlock full potentials, you got to pay a little bit more money. So you can do all of everything I've said for about $30, but getting to the max of what you want to do will cost you maybe $70. And even then, that's getting to Stream Deck XL size, which is, I mean, $250. There you guys have it. I mean, I hope I just saved you guys a bunch of money. This is my first ever tutorial on teaching anybody anything. So I hope you guys liked what you learned. I know I talk a little bit fast. I apologize for that in advance. If you guys have any questions, if you have any comments or critiques on what I just did today, please let me know. Comment down below, like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll be doing these kind of things probably once a week at least. So if there's something else you want me to teach you guys, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. And if I don't know everything about it, I'm going to learn and do my research and then teach you as much as I can. I know a lot about technology, a lot about that kind of stuff, so I'd be more than happy to help you with pretty much anything you want to know. I hope to see you guys in another episode. I hope to see you guys in my Twitch. I can't say that word. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We're doing Let's Plays. We just did Blair Witch, which will also be uploaded pretty soon too, and a bunch of other stuff. So I hope to see you there. Have a good night.